North Shore residents are beginning to pick up the pieces and clear out the massive amounts of mud and debris after the Honolulu storm flooded the area over the weekend. Honolulu City Councilmember Matt Weyer represents the district. He joins us now with more on the recovery. Aloha and good morning, Councilmember. Thanks for stopping by with us.
Aloha, thank you for having me.
You got to visit some of the most impacted areas yesterday. What were your takeaways?
Yeah, I mean, I've been there most of the day for the past 2 days, and so it really was a day of action yesterday. On Saturday, the Hui Foundation was there, really meeting the community and to provide essential items for them to do cleanup. And, really that was a response to allow for the community itself to really respond, right, and look after neighbors. Since then, they were at Farm to Barn, that's wound down. And now we have Waialua Community Association that's offering essential items as well and other services. And then there's also a hub over at the distillery, Haleiwa Distillery.
It's been amazing to see the community come together. Not surprised by that, but it is always chicken skin. Also, the city offering these environmental service cleanups for mud, debris, et cetera, that Sarah just mentioned. You feel like this will continue throughout the week as needed?
I expect it to continue as needed, right? I had many conversations with the mayor, and I'm grateful that he's become a partner and intends to be a partner to enhance the safety of the community. Part of that action that occurred through the hub, right, was wellness checks and going around all streets that we could. Those are going to continue. Sending out teams, doing intake, providing services, getting, supplies, water out there. We had prepared meals from some organizations. There's a lot of faith communities that are involved as well. And so as it's gotten stood up, we have both hubs on both sides, one in Waialua, one in Haleiwa. Of course, we're dealing with the water issues, as you know. And so that's ongoing. And I think ultimately the expectation is that the cleanup is going to need to happen because understanding the experience that the community went through and all the work that went in this weekend, right, and getting that debris out, tons of volunteers coming in and helping with that. That's one less thing we want the community to have to deal with and worry about as they continue with, the rest of the work that has to be done.
Can't imagine the worries that those folks are going through. It's a cleanup process, and then as they continue to recover, it's going to take a long time. When you look at the city's preparations, obviously we didn't expect this Honolulu storm to hit. We knew that the ground was going to be saturated. I think the timeline was a little bit different than even what the National Weather Service was predicting. What do you make of the preparations as well as the response that the city had?
Yeah, I think we expect a lot of tough questions. The community does, and I understand that, and we're going to have that conversation and look at ways we can build more resilience into our community and be prepared. In terms of all the other options on the table, I think we have to ensure that we're, really meeting the needs of the community, right? We're looking at a community that was heavily impacted, meeting residents in the shelter as they were coming out. I didn't get to see all of the Instagram videos and reels that were going on. And in a lot of ways, the experiences I was hearing were much more impactful. And so that tells me that really it's the city's obligation to continue to meet the needs of this community, the Waialua community, our community in District 2, in every way that we can, right? And so that's why the trash cleanup is so important. I think it's important that we have one of our community equity liaisons there full-time, because we're dealing with a lot of issues, right? There may be housing questions that come up, just as we went out and did those intakes, talking to Kupuna, there's those with various medical issues as well. And so as we're looking at all the marginalized communities and vulnerable communities, it's important that we're creating a system where that info is getting brought out. And of course, the community has been amazing, right? If I had to describe it in any word, it would be together, right? And they really are strongest together, and they're looking out for each other. But as a city, right, we're gonna meet those needs and continue to listen. And as we hear more, it's going to be my job to ensure and work and partner with the mayor to meet those needs as best we can. And then, of course, after that, once we reach a point where everyone is safe, then we can continue that evaluation and look at ways we can build a safer community for all of us.
Oahu's North Shore, one of the most tight-knit and strongest communities I've ever seen, if not the strongest. What's your message to residents moving forward?
To residents, I would say let us know what you need and continue to stand together, right? And I also just want to encourage, of course, our visitor industry to ensure that our visitors know that this isn't a time to be doing sightseeing, right? We're so grateful to see so many volunteers coming in. You know, a lot of the debris removal was through donations, right? People bringing in equipment and such. And so in terms of going forward, I think it's really, like I said, we all need to be listening as an island community. And when we hear the needs, that's what we need to be providing for.
Well said. Honolulu City Councilmember Matt Weyer, thank you so much for stopping by with us this morning.
Mahalo again.
Much aloha to you.